Okay, lesson 69, 70, and 71. I took examples out of the book because I couldn't find a worksheet online that did not get too difficult too quickly. So I might include some practice sheets with an email, but I just took problems right out of the book here to work through. So first 69, then down here 70, and then 71. Okay, but this lesson here, we covered a little bit at the very beginning of algebra, but it's a distributive property that we were doing earlier. But let's see here. Here you got x plus 1 times x plus 4. So you got to multiply the x first with these two on this side, with the x and the positive 4. So here I got to distribute here the x to this x. So it's x times x is what you're actually doing. So if you have x times x, that'll be x squared. That's x times itself. Okay, so that'll be x squared. And then I got to take the x and go to this 4. So that'll be plus 4x, 4 times x. Remember, I'm multiplying here. So this will be plus 4x. Then I gotta have to do the same thing here. I gotta do the 1 times the x and the 1 times the positive 4. So, excuse me. So here I gotta go 1 times x, so that'll be 1 times x, so 1x. And then I gotta go plus 1 times 4. I gotta FOIL it. They call this foiling in the book. It's just another form of the distributive property we did earlier. So 1 times 4 is going to be 4. Okay, so I got x squared plus 4x plus 1x plus 4. So now I can add my like terms. Okay, so I can add the 4x and the 1x. So here I got x squared plus 5x plus 4. Okay, and this will be the answer right here. Okay, so it's same. It's not too hard once you see it. Just like here, number 2, I got x plus 6 times x plus 3. So x and x, so x times x, remember x times x, that's, well, I got x times x, that's x squared. Don't do this. Some will say that'll be 2x. That's not right. Okay? Because that means if this was a 5 and I'm multiplying it by 2, that would be only 10. If I had 5 times 5, that would be 25. Okay, that would be 5 and 5, or 5 squared. Okay? So this is a mistake that people usually will do. No, you're multiplying x2 times x times x, that'll be x squared. Okay? When you're adding the like terms, then you just add the numbers in front. Okay? But be careful with that. So here I went x times the x. Now I gotta go x times 3. So plus x times 3, or 3 times x. Usually you want the number in front. And then I gotta do this one now, the 6 times x, so 6 times x, and then 6 times 3, so plus 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so I distributed all the numbers, so now I can add my like terms, so I end up with x squared plus 3x plus 6x, that's 9x plus 18. Okay, so that would be the answer right here. Whoops. And you'll see it's in the form of quadratic equation. It's just like here. You can see here ax to the second bx plus c equals, well, there will be equal to y here eventually. Okay? But this would be the b and that's the c. But people like, well, there's no a here. Well, if there's no number, you just assume there's a 1 there. I got 1x squared. If there's more than 1, then there'll be like a 2 or a 3. But if there's only 1, you don't need the 1 there. All right, let's try the next one. Let's do number 3. Let me make sure it's on the camera. Okay, so here I got FOIL, or distribute. I'm going to go x times 2x. So that'll be like this. That'll be, make sure I'm on the board, 2x times x. So 2x times x, that'll be 2x squared. These two x's, x times x will become x squared. And then I gotta go x times negative 7. So that'll be not plus but negative 7x. And then I gotta distribute this way. I gotta go negative 5 times 2x. So that'll be negative 5 times 2x. So negative 5 times 2, that'll be a negative 10. I don't want to forget the x. And then I gotta go negative 5 times a negative 7. So negative negative becomes a positive, and that'll be 7 times 5 is 35. So this will be 2x squared, and I got negative 1x and negative 10x. Did I do that wrong? No, that's a 7, sorry. Negative 7, it looked like a 1 there. Negative 7x and negative 10x, so that would be negative 17x, and then plus 35. So here you have that ax, so you can see it's just like that's the quadratic equation is formed from doing the that multiplying of these two. Okay, so let's do another one. Number 4, I gotta go x times x. So x times x is x squared. Then I gotta go x times negative 2. So x times negative 2, that'll be negative 2x, or negative 2 times x. And then a positive 2 times x, so that'll be a positive 2 times x. And then I got positive 2, I should do this. And then positive 2 times a negative 2 will be a negative 4. So now I add my like terms. So if I got negative 2x plus 2x, that's 0. It goes away. So I end up with x squared minus 4. So this will be the answer for that one. All right. Let me go ahead and finish the last two here. Number 5. I got, remember, I got FOIL these. They call it in the book, or I just use the same term as before, distribute. So here I got 2x times 3x. So I got 2x times 3x. Okay, well here I got 2 times 3 is 6. And then x times x is x squared. So I got 6x squared. And then 2x times positive 9, so 9 times 2 is 18x. And then this one, 8, now I got to do the 8 with the 3x. So 8 times 3 is 24. Yep. And then 8 times, then I got to go 8 times 9. So 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, so I distributed the numbers and did the multiplying, so now I can set up the quadratic equation, put the, and sometimes this might come out of order. You might have the 6x squared over here, but you want to try to set it up. The answer is usually will be the x squared first, plus the x, plus then the number. Okay, so here I'm going to keep that pattern. I got x to the second, whoops, too far over, plus I got 18x plus 24x, so that'll be 42x plus 72. Okay, and that will be the answer number 5. And then the last example, and the rest of them in the book are just like this. Okay, it's a Gets repetitive, but the more you practice, the quicker and easier it becomes. So here I got 2x times 3x, 2x times 3x, so 2x times 3x, so 2 times 3 is 6, and then the x's become x squared, and then I got 2x times 10, so 2 times 10 is 20, I don't want to forget the x. And now I got to distribute the 4 to the 3x and the 10, so 4 times 3x, so 4 times 3 is 12x, and then 4 times 10 is 40. Okay, so what's next is, let's set up, add the like terms, so 6x squared plus 20 plus 12x's is 32x's plus 40. So that would be the answer. Okay, so hopefully from past lessons learning about distributive property, this is pretty simple. Go ahead and give the rest a try in the book. And the next video will be on to lesson number 70. And like I say, I couldn't find any decent worksheets. I'll keep looking. If I find a good one, I'll include it in the emails I send you. Okay, but this one here, this is lesson 69. All right, the next one will be lesson 70.